good morning. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to look at the energy for today for you, or whenever you find this. Obviously, these messages are always timeless. Spirit can speak to us in many different ways as long as we are open to receive. So if you find messages here, definitely use your discernment, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. When I am recording, we are in Leo season. We are coming up on a new moon and Mercury is about to go into retrograde. Whoop, whoop. All the things. And we're being challenged a little bit, I'm hearing. Challenged around our desires. What is our ambition? Are we willing to listen to our gut instincts? Or are we going to continue habits, patterns of the past that haven't been working for us, that have brought us situations, people that have been pretty disheartening or out of alignment with what we're looking for? We're being challenged to make those adjustments. Also, seeing things clearly, not glossing over, right? Just because it seems like something or someone says they're this way. If we are getting these red flags or intuitive hits, it's definitely something to be investigated, I should say. So we'll start off with this energy cleansing, clearing out any blocked or unwanted energy, set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. It's also a good time to set your own intention. If you have specific questions you want answered or messages you would like Spirit to deliver, now is the time to ask and be open to receive. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is blocking the highest and best from coming through. Fear, doubt, insecurity, lack of worth, lack of value, anger, frustration, impatience. Remove it from our being. Help us to see what we need to see clearly, to be open to those messages, and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love. Okay, so we are seeing a little bit more tension build as well. A lot of this, and we've been talking about this, it's our ego getting in the way. Our ego wanting things to look a certain way or be further along than what it actually is. It can feel a little destabilizing right now because we do keep trying to push forward, and I feel like we're seeing results. I feel like not 100% happy with the results right now. Not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's just that value of when it's going to come in. But this is heavily attached to what I was saying in the very beginning. Our ability to not only say, hey, I want that thing, I want to manifest new love, new career, more money, more stability, better community, whatever it is for you. And then actually being able to put your money where your mouth is, right? Immersing yourself in those pursuits. Not just simply saying, oh yeah, that sounds nice, and then moving along. Or I want that thing, and having the expectation that it's just gonna magically appear when we're like sitting on the couch, not doing anything, right? Because manifestation is that intricate dance between action and surrender. Being able to know when and where to put right action, we are being challenged with that in general as a collective right now. Neptune is in retrograde, and it makes it hard to not only listen to ourselves, but believe what our intuition is actually saying. There's some type of clarity right now that you're missing out on. And I do feel like it is because ego is getting in the way. I'm not saying that in a way of like, shame on you. You should know better. It's not about that, right? It's just, actually this came up in the collective yesterday, or in the short, it's a blind spot, right? It's something that you need to just take a beat, take a step back, being able to observe what is going on and why. I'm hearing this as like habits, patterns, the way you find your safety and stability. This home card is coming up. And it doesn't have to mean your house, it can, but I'm hearing this more as the way that you make yourself feel secure. Something right now is amiss, and you're feeling that. I feel like that's part of the annoyance, part of the resistance that you're experiencing. Maybe even feeling, sorry, don't hate me for saying this, but maybe even feeling a little bit moody, like not feeling settled. Like, you know, you get some, like those days where you feel good and you're excited and empowered, but then something brings you down. Or the next day is a crapshoot, you know, and that, again, that's not a shaming thing. It's not a bad thing, because we are trying to find that balance and harmony right now. Again, we can say we want this thing. Yeah, okay. We can say we want this thing, but we actually have to do something about it. So the devil is keeping you from something right now. And the devil can show up in a lot of different ways. It can be habits, patterns that we have for ourselves that really aren't serving a positive purpose in our life. It can be the pursuit of anything superficial, obviously, pleasure island, right? It can also show up in the form of people and situations, people that challenge us or trigger us or try to get us to fall into the belief that this is what we deserve, that we deserve less than. But meanwhile, your intuition is telling you. And I honestly, as I'm saying that, as I'm seeing that, it's like, that's almost the challenge, right? Is like how I was saying, like kind of moodiness, or, you know, someone says something or does something, or you hear from someone that kind of triggers, these emotions. It could be past energy. I mean, definitely attached to past woundings, right? Naivete. Okay. Definitely attached to past woundings, and it's manifesting in the form of people, situations that we're dealing with. And there's something about this that, like I said, you know, I love this. I was going to say keeping yourself blindfolded, I swear to God. And this sun card is blocked in our energy today. So Spirit really wants you to take that blindfold off to see. And I feel like this is because we're so immersed in our day-to-day, what we have going on. We're not taking that break. We're not taking that step back. Mercury is square to Mars, and I feel like Mars energy is wanting to push forward, wanting to see results, getting frustrated, upset that it's not really manifesting that way. Be mindful, Ten of Swords energy, that you are not on a slippery slope is what I'm hearing. Like, don't let, ignorance is not bliss today. Ignorance is not bliss, because we really need to be aware. We need to give ourselves that ability to see things clearly. And like I said, it's a little hard because of Neptune being in retrograde, it's also square to the moon right now, and the moon is in Gemini. So basically talking about how our emotions can be all over the place. I think it's like this fear, right? There's a fear around if it's working or not, and we're not committing long enough in order to see the results. I think this is also a little bit of like a shakeup, you know, like do something new, do something different. There is, again, we're seeing Two of Cups energy, new partnership, new relationship. It's taking some time to get to you with this Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Again, this came up in the reading yesterday as well, where it's like patience in the process, like knowing that this is coming in, but it's slowly unfolding, because I feel like what this Two of Cups energy is for you is very beautiful. It is very, it's something that you're really going to love and really enjoy. And not that it's coming in its full form. There still are things that you're going to need to invest into it to make it something really powerful for you in your life. It shows you doing that, but it shows that in order to like get this, you're going to have to put yourself out there a little bit more. Really taking time to immerse in what feels valuable for us in our life, and not being afraid of that energy. Not getting too in our heads, not allowing the emotions to overtake us, because like I said, yeah, it's taking us down a slippery slope. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, it is affecting home, family life. It's actually going to affect your life if it doesn't get addressed. That's the thing with the Devil. We have the opportunity to free ourselves, to break those chains that bind, but we end up chaining ourselves to the Devil, or, you know, we end up keeping ourselves there because it's a lot of illusion. The Devil plays off of illusion, right? It's the fears, it's the anxieties, it's how can I keep you limited by these pleasurable things or seemingly pleasurable things. But it doesn't feel so good, so validating, you know, after the fact is what I'm hearing. It can be stressful. It's actually just creating a lot of extra burden. Let's see how this is manifesting for you. Okay, Six of Wands. Well, here's the thing, like, I like how you're building and growing yourself, your life right now. I think that there's a lot of beauty and value behind it. There's that Knight of Pentacles again. But someone or something is really trying to approach it from, it's a very one-sided perspective. Here, I see you going after your own success, and you're in the direction to get there. But at the same time, I don't know, there is this block in energy. I don't know if yes, I do. Okay. So, yes, there are aspects of it that are coming from within, but there's also a relationship that's popping up that's also making things difficult. Someone who is very proud, arrogant, wants to make sure, this could be someone that you have family relationship with. This could be an ex, someone in your family, like I said, someone who is very contingent on their own victory while making your life harder. All right, let me see about this Eight of Swords. How can we lift this blindfold? Okay, so really looking at, the way this person triggers your emotions. This makes a lot of sense, right? You're giving someone a little too much power. a little too much power. And it's, yeah, there's just, maybe they are trying to work things out with you, but I don't know. You're kind of like, you're in your own world. I don't even know if it's like something you're even contemplating. Justice, seeing things from that bird's eye perspective. The courts, the legal system, legalities. Someone is really contemplating on some choices that they made, choices, actions from the past. This definitely has a lot of past energy around it. I feel like you're in this mode where you're keeping yourself very protected right now, but it's also keeping you very moody. Like there might be something that you're holding on to from the past that's like not allowing you to move forward. And here's the thing, I'm not pointing fingers at all, because this is saying that you're dealing with someone or something who's really focused on their own victory, their own success in the situation, not really thinking about you, not taking you into account. Heavy focus on you. Like I said, you're in your own world. You're doing your own thing. And I feel like you're happily there. But whether this is an energetic projection, whether this is someone who's like actually showing up and, just provoking you, or like, and that's the thing, it's like language or it's things that they're doing that make you feel, again, kind of putting you back into this space of like not good enough or of the past. It is that proverbial ball and chain that I was talking about with this devil energy, holding you down, weighing you back, or holding you back, weighing you down just because, right? And unfortunately, here's the thing, I don't know. I feel like you're trying to keep your eyes on the prize. No, I feel like you're trying to keep your eyes on the path ahead of you, what your end goals are. I feel like this person or situation sucks you back in, or that's how it's coming through for you. You're just trying to do the best you can, and it just ends up creating more stress, more drama at times. Again, this is something that's showing up that it's not the first time this has happened. It is directly affecting your home life, your sense of stability, family. They just want some attention is what it seems like. Okay, so Tree of Life, we are all one. As you live, consider your legacy and how you would like to leave the planet upon your exit. What things can you do to support the now and future growth? I really love that because I think it puts it into frame of reference, right? Like people, situations, it can be crazy. It can take us on a lot of unexpected twists and turns. Remember though, like when we look at it from the perspective of how do I want my legacy? Who do I want to be? How do I want to show up? It can shift the way we deal with people and situations like this. People who maybe are more angry or jealous, not getting what they want, etc. Scarab, we got this the other day, self-creation. Okay. Coupled with its transcendental abilities, these elements make the fantastic being a powerful totem for self-creation. Harness your potential, you have the ability, make life happen. So we do come into these things, right, in life where we do have to be a little bit more creative with our approach. And at times it does have to be a little bit more, I want to say vicious, like in terms of not like we treat someone viciously, but in the way that we need to know what to cut off and when. Adaptation. angular fish. In the dark, it is dark in the depths of the midnight zone where the angular fish resides, cold as ice and absent of light. Yet this fish has learned how to survive. With transparent teeth and a luminescent lure, they captivate their unsuspecting prey. They have adapted below 1,000 meters of water, an inspiring feat of strength and change. When the shadows of sorrow and sadness weigh heavy upon you, consider the tale of the angular fish. Swim towards the sunlight and leave behind the darkness. You have the fortitude to adapt. I love that. Such a powerful way to end the reading, knowing that you do have the power, that you can be in a time of sadness, of darkness, of burden and stress, but you also have the strength to overcome. It is that proverbial, God never gives us more than we can handle. It doesn't make it easier, it doesn't make it less painful, but it gives us the opportunity to acknowledge and have awareness and therefore support ourselves in a higher, better way. So thank you for your time and energy always. I super appreciate you. I hope you found messages that resonated here for you. Definitely drop comments below if you did. I love to hear, or if you just want to connect. Share a little love and support. Definitely my vibe. Thank you for your time and energy. Energy always. Sorry. I hope you have a fabulous day.